Hey y'all, welcome back. Well, got me a new toy to pull behind the Pioneer. I have done a lot of spraying. As anybody knows, got a deer lease or farm or basically their yard sprayers. I got a 25-gallon sprayer, goes in the bed. They're super nice, but it's nice to have a wand to do a field. So I've got the new Fimco 30-gallon sprayer, and I got it put together. Going to show you what it looks like and what all the good attachments are, and then we're going to adjust it in to get ready to spray our whitetail instant food plot. So y'all stay tuned. Well, this is it. It's got an extendable trailer arm out here. Got it hooked to the back of the Pioneer. It's 30-gallon, and the reason I went with Fimco was because actually I had a 15-gallon sprayer at one time I was using, and then I ended up getting my father-in-law's sprayer, which was a Fimco, and that thing has been a trooper. I put a new pump on it, but it's been an excellent tank. I wore a lid out and 2 nozzles out, and I still love using it, but loading it on and off is one thing for the Pioneer. 2, it don't do broadcasting for food plots, so I need to get something 8 foot wide, you know, spray so I can do my gravel driveway and so I can do the food plot. So this is it. This is 30-gallon, easily assembled. I probably should have done an unboxing video. They didn't send this to me. I bought this with my own money. This is not something that I am, you know, that I'm paid to do, or they didn't give me this to do the video. So this is my own hard money, or my YouTube money went into this. Cool thing about this is it has the boom sprayers on the back. I'll show you a little bit more of that in a minute. This hasn't been adjusted in for pressure yet, but I'll show you the rear here in a second. But the cool thing is, not only does it boom spray, it also has a front sprayer too, and you can valve it back here at the back. And like I said, the main purpose this is, as y'all been keeping up my channel, you've seen the deer shed, which has been expanded big time. And I've done a gravel driveway up to it, and grass is coming through it, even though I limed it. And I've been spraying it with the wand sprayer. This is going to solve that problem. That's the whole purpose of buying it. The UTV should look good. I got 4 miles down the road. Bearings shouldn't get hot. It's got good tires on it. And I would say possibly down the road, especially since I spent my own money on it, this will probably get upgraded to a bigger frame with 4-wheeler tires to match the Pioneer. So y'all be looking for that. That's a project I'm going to work on after deer season. Now, as y'all can see here, it's got the high flow pump on it. You have your wand, which is retractable. It's spring loaded. So in transit, they will close up and be pulled and then undone. It's got a sprayer here, adjustable head, sprayer, adjustable head. Each one of them is easy cleaned. High flow performance pump. You can see here I can valve either to the wand, that goes to the boom sprayer, or I can valve that out and valve this to the sprayer that is on the front of the side-by-side, or on the front of the tank. As you can see here, it's got a really nice gun, it snaps in tight, but probably won't be using that too much, but who knows, that'd be great for fence rows too. Now, the hookup on this is, it comes here with an extension, and it comes with fused battery clips. Now, I won't be using these. I will actually go to where I have installed my SB Wood and Weld power outlet, which is right there on the back of the seat, as you can see right there. And I will be cutting these ends off and putting a set of these on so that I can just hook up to my sprayer and use the switch on my dash to turn the sprayer on and off. So I'll actually disconnect the on-off switch, which it comes with a nice on-off switch. You're gonna put it on a side-by-side, or you're gonna put it on a 4-wheeler or whatever. You can turn it on and off here. So I'm actually hoping that with an extension, I can reach the back of the Pioneer. Here's the extension it come with. And so we get that unwrapped. It's not very long, so I'm probably going to have to cut into the other. So I'm going to go ahead and attach this at this point. And then I'm going to run it up here. Okay, so take the other part, and this should work just fine to hook up here. Yeah, I'm going to have more than enough to hook up here to the back of my switch. So I'm going to cut the alligator clips off and add these, and I'll be right back, and then we'll pressure test it. Okay, I have added my clip, and what I decided to do was, because of the length of the cables, I went ahead and left the fuse just in case, because otherwise I'd had to control it with the switch on my dash. And I went ahead and opted, just in case down the road something happened to the switch, I left my on and off switch in the line. So the only thing I done was remove the alligator clips. That's just for me. That does not to say that you guys would need it for anything, but anyway, I'm going to take this. I've got a video on SB Wood and Weld, this style clamp. I will put the description or the link to these in the description below, so y'all just go down, click on the video description, and you'll see it. But we're going to go ahead and hook this up, snapped in, and turn this switch on. Because I have the switch on the dash on, pump works. So I am hooked up and good to go. And then, as you can hear in the background, you'll hear it vibrating. I can kill it here. So with me on the go, pulling into the field, all I basically got to do is open the wands and turn on the switch, and I'm good to go on the dash. But I do have a backup and a fuse. So now what we'll do is I'll go ahead and get this outside, and we'll start filling it, because today I will be going and doing my food plot. There'll be another video after this one of the Rest Max and the crop oil from Whitetail Institute. I need to get this sprayed while we got some heat and keep this going. I've used this before. It works really, really good, and it's going to do great on our alpha rack and our clover plot that we planted last year that I killed the 10-pointer in, and I will put the video here so you can watch that video if you want to and see the food plot that I took him off of. So, and I'll also tag here the video where we did the food plot last year. So hoping to keep this food plot going for at least 5 years. So we'll get outside and start filling it up. And filling this up. Just want to get some water in it to set my spray. Now, while this is filling up, while I'm putting water in it, I'm sure it's not set from factory, but I wanted to get enough water in it to run it for a minute. But this thing is a gravity fed tank from the bottom. As you can see, it siphons from the very bottom, and it has a cutoff switch here if we need to stop it. The water's already coming up to our pump. So that's probably enough water. I'm going to cut that off. I'm going to go ahead, put my lid back on for now. I'm going to valve it for boom. Open this up. Open this up. Now, we'll fire it up and see what it does. Not what we were looking for. I do advise that you check the hose clamps. That come pre-assembled, the boom did, and I didn't check the hose clamps, but I went ahead and checked all these. So we're going to try that again, take two. That works. Got a good even spray. As you can see, the spray is it's very even all the way across. Looks like we're running about 60 psi, which I think is perfect. That's factory preset and no issues whatsoever. So we will leave that at that. I'm going to pump all that water out, and then we should be good to go, and I'll show you in the field what it does. I do want to show you the nozzles and how I really like this nozzle setup. Now that I've pumped out about 15 gallons of water, the pump was surging just like it was supposed to. The cool thing that I like about this, anybody that's ever used a sprayer knows that different weed killers or stuff, you know, things, they tend to clog up and get milky. Well, best rule of thumb, what I'd recommend is, like I'm going to do with this one, I'm going to go spray. I'm fixing to shoot the video on my Rest Max for my Whitetail Institute food plots, and I'm going to actually run every bit of it out. Then I'm going to come back and wash the tank out before I put my cornerstone in it to do my driveway and my fence rows and different things that's on the lease where I got to do some weed killing. It's July, it's time to work. But one of the cool things, the point I'm getting at, is these heads. These heads are different than other ones where they're adjustable. This is a fan style nozzle, and all you got to do is turn it clockwise, and it has a filter so that you can take the filter out of the jet and clean it. Is very simple, easy to use, hard plastic, not cheap at all. I'm excited to see what happens with this sprayer, because we're going to put it to work here in just a minute. Snap back on, you're ready to go. Well, I made it down here to the food plot. I found out off-roading with this thing is probably not the best thing. I'm gonna have to widen that axle. It's too easy to tip. It's pretty rough getting here anyway. But anyway, you can see our food plot runs all the way down through there, 30 feet wide. So basically, it's over 2 football fields long. So I'm gonna fire this thing up, get the wands spread out, and then we're gonna take off and spray this down, see how good it does. It's supposed to spray 8 feet at a time, so 8, 16, 20. So if I can make 4 passes, I'm good. Okay. Well, that right there did our food plot. We pulled up here in the shade to hang a trail camera, but the little unit did good. I broke one bolt, but I'm planning on beefing all this up anyway. But looked like about 3 miles per hour was about the best. We had to go to low and pull in low. I was in high about 5 mile an hour and couldn't really see that the grass was getting too wet, but I believe about 3 mile an hour and low on the Pioneer. That thing's pumping about 60 psi, and it's gravity fed and tilted to the back. So the only downfall I said, like the little pull behind cart, is axle just ain't quite wide enough if you go off road, and it's got, you know, it's full of water. So I'm gonna fix that, so y'all be looking for video coming up. Well, but anyway, basically that's it. I just wanted to show you the new toy. Consider an accessory to the Pioneer. It's gonna make life a lot easier spraying these food plots. Easy to travel back and forth, and there will be a video on this being modified down the road, I promise you. The tank's the main thing, and the pump and the boom's what I wanted, but I can't leave nothing alone. As you can tell by the Pioneer, it's gotta have everything going on. I'm gonna jump to the next video and start doing the Rest Max, so y'all be watching for it too. I'll put a link. If they've got one on Amazon, I'll put a link to this description. I bought this at Tractor Supply, but I'll definitely put the link in the description below on the connectors. So I hope you enjoy it. Fimco 30-gallon pull behind sprayer. Don't have to have a tractor. Use your side-by-side or your ATV. If you like what we're doing, please subscribe and like. Deer season's coming, so be ready for that. And if you like what we're doing, please share with a friend, comment, help us out, and spread this around for other hunters so they can get the use out of these videos. It's always good when people take something away from the videos. And as always, God bless. We'll see you on the next video. See ya.